Let's be honest, martial classes in 2014 5e had it rough. You swung a sword, rolled damage, and that was pretty much it. Unless you were a battle master fighter or you had magic items, your gameplay loop was pretty shallow compared to spellcasters. But in 2014, that's changed dramatically. Today, we're breaking down weapon mastery and one of the most exciting upgrades for martial classes and a long overdue game changer that's making hitting stuff actually interesting. So what is weapon mastery? In the 2024 rules, many weapons now come with unique mastery properties. When a martial character like a fighter, barbarian, or a paladin uses a weapon they're trained in, they can unlock special effects during combat. We're not just talking flavor here. These effects can impose conditions, reposition enemies, break their defenses, or add extra damage under certain conditions. Let me give you a few examples. Take the long sword. With weapon mastery, it can have the push property. That means whenever you hit a creature, you can shove them 5 feet away. No contested check needed. That's battlefield control or absolutely free. Or the great sword, which now has the cleave mastery. When you hit a target, you can make an attack against a second target within reach using the same exact swing. It's a mini area of effect every round if positioned right. Now, martial players have something to think about beyond I swing again. There's positioning, strategy, and even synergy with all your allies. Probably wondering, how do I know which weapons have properties? Each weapon has a built-in mastery trait listed right in the weapon table, but not every class gets to use them. Here's the key. Only certain classes unlock mastery effect. Fighters, for instance, get weapon mastery from level 1 and are considered the masters of the system. Other martial classes like barbarians and paladins also get access, but to a lesser extent. This means your class choice directly affects how much of a weapon mastery you can take advantage of. And that feels right, doesn't it? A fighter should absolutely get more out of a long sword than a sorcerer who picked it up with the feet. Weapon mastery also adds something else D&D has been missing, which is scaling. In previous editions, martial classes often relied on magic items or subclass features to feel like they were growing. Now, with weapon mastery expanding as you level up, fighters in particular get to swap mastery properties around at long rest, adapt to different enemies, and unlock multiple mastery effects at one turn by level 18. It feels like your martial class is learning new traits, evolving over time, just like a spellcaster adds new spells. Some feared weapon mastery might overshadow spellcasters, but honestly, it's not about being more powerful, it's about being more engaging. The spellcaster still has fireballs, invisibility, teleportation, but now the martial character gets options that are meaningful and fun too, and that's a massive win for a party variety and combat design. Now, if you're a new player, here's why this matters. Before 2024, choosing a martial class often meant keeping it simple, but also kind of boring. Now, you get a toolset that's as reactive and tactical as spell slots. You'll be choosing weapons not just based on damage, but for what their mastery lets you do. If you're a veteran, you'll finally feel rewarded for clever play without having to multi-class or homebrew new options. So, what's the verdict? Weapon mastery doesn't just buff martial classes, it redefines them. It makes each weapon feel distinct, it lets you control the battlefield, and it finally puts martial characters on the same strategic tier as casters without stealing their spotlight. In short, 2024 gave martial classes the love they needed for a decade. If you ask me, it's about time.